Herb. Herb is a plant. I mean, herbs are good for everything. Herb.
Hi, this is Reverend Will coming to you from the back of Sheldon High School, where we have our Eugene Cannabis TV that happens, and I have the opportunity to present to you 420. On 420, what we're talking about is coming out, folks. We're talking about coming out with pride. We're coming out and letting people know who we are and what we do and how we're good people and that we care. The one thing you have to be concerned with is I'm asking you to commit an act of civil disobedience. I'm asking you to consciously come out on 420 and do what we can to show people that we are not a threat, we are not a risk, we have a right to use our medicine, we have a right to use our spiritual and physical medicine. But the thing is, if you get caught smoking outdoors, then you have the option of jail time or paying a fine, and the fine can be pretty hefty. So I don't want anyone to tell me that they didn't know or were fooled by this. This is a conscious civil disobedient act that we are doing to let the people in the world know that we are ready to stand up for our rights as people who can tell the federal government, quit lying, straight up. Quit being the bully on the block that is so discriminatory that you blackmail the different states within your realm so that you can get what you desire. Just like you use trade embargoes and things to manipulate the world. Well, understand, here in Oregon, at least the people of Oregon, are willing to stand up, be counted so that people actually know how many people are actually doing the services that they don't want done, are willing to pay the taxes that they don't want to pay, and all we're asking is for equality. We're asking for justice. You know, for me, I'm a veteran. I have medical conditions, but also for me, the one that's most important is my Church of the Caring, which is not about dogma. It's just about caring and being accountable. So in this process, I have been told more than once that I need to show where the Church of the Caring is. This is an opportunity for us to come forth so that we can generate one common voice, which is saying we have our rights, we demand our rights. We want you to pay attention to us. This thing of not talking to us, therefore you have the power, is over. You know, as I told Bill Morissette when I was sitting in front of our legislature and he was having a committee meeting, and I asked him, I says, excuse me, Mr. Morissette, are you going to be drug tested? Are you going to be P-tested, DNA tested? Because understand, if you're not willing to do this, then you're not the person I want in office for me, because I want people who are going to be role models. And I mean role models not to make lots of money and not to control people and not to hurt people, but to actually listen to the constituents and to understand right now the people of this state do not want to be taxed. And what we're saying is that we are willing to be taxed as long as it is reasonable. We've given you money through the OMMP, and what happened? The first $1 million that we had, you put in the general fund and it disappeared. You were totally unaccountable for it. And to this day, you're still unaccountable. The things that we talk about are rights that we should have naturally, and we're demanding them since you won't give them to us willingly. Kitty Piercy, you know, shame on you, the mayor of our city, who does not care enough to actually listen to the people who are saying they don't want to be taxed and listening to us who are saying, tax us, but tax us reasonably and do it with respect. Thank you. Have a great night. And understand, 420, we're having a party at the Ball Branch, and if I can get these t-shirts that say legalized instead of penalized, we're going to be on the Washington, on that Ferry Street Bridge, and we're going to be there saying it like it is, and legalize, do not penalize.